Palermo is an historic city with spectacular things to see. You will get cramps in your mouth from your jaw dropping, all the time. But there is no rose without a thorn, and Palermo, like a beautiful rose, has some stinging characteristics that you need to know so you can come back from your trip with stories to share and not with a collection of swear words. If you don't know me, my name is Nico and I am a 100% purebred Sicilian and the founder of wearepalermo.com, the biggest travel guide on Palermo. Now let's cut the chase and see these 5 thorns you should be aware of. Number 1, our cultural heritage is overwhelming. Palermo has tons of things to see. My entire life has not been long enough to see everything we have got, and to make things more complicated, the city is big, chaotic, disorganized, and difficult to navigate. If you use the I Google and Go technique here, then you will just go back home with a big I am an idiot, I missed many important things written here on your forehead. Instead, make a well thought out itinerary based on the time at your disposal and the things you are into. Number 2, information panels are non-existent. You know those information panels that explain the attractions? Forget about them in Palermo. Only the cathedral and a few more attractions have some panels that contain sedative information that will make you fall asleep after 8 seconds. The rest of the monuments, especially the outdoor ones, have a total nothingness, and no, Wikipedia is not that solution, which transitions nicely to point 3. Websites like Wikipedia don't help. We are all big fans of Wikipedia. I mean, I even owe my degree, but the problem is that although this gigantic wall of text we skim through might give some clue about the monument, it doesn't narrate a digestible story. It's an avalanche of overwhelming chronological facts from which we retain maybe 2 things for 5 seconds. It took me 15 years, but now I finally know that I need audio guides or a human guide to make sense of what I see, and I recommend doing the same. After all, we go sightseeing to collect memorable and shareable stories, right? Not to just mark off things from a list of sites to see. Number 4, the stuff is never helpful. What I'm going to say doesn't make me feel proud of my fellow citizens, but I always tell the truth. Most of the employees working at the attractions are slackers protected by permanent public job contracts. They don't speak English, they don't care about you or the place where they work, so don't rely on them and expect nothing more from them than selling you an entrance ticket. And number 5, don't completely trust an attraction's opening hours. When churches celebrate weddings or religious events of any kind, they don't allow visitors, and the same thing may happen with some attractions where the aforementioned slackers work. They just hang a piece of paper on the wall which says, "We are closed." That's it, and you are on your own. Having an updated web page seems alien to most of the attractions managers, let alone priests. So if you come from far away to see specific attractions, try to call them up or email them to make sure they are open. That's it. In the description box I included a link to a page with tons of tips only we Sicilians can provide, and also if you want to explore Palermo like a real Sicilian without falling victim to tourist traps and scams, check out our guide, The Sicilian Way. Ciao!